This is the S&P 500 SPDR ETF SPY one-day reading for September 27, 2024. It's currently July 16, 2024, 5:18 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is $564.86 USD. The file for the September 27th reading was created on June 27, 2024 at 1:03 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme of behavior for SPY on the 27th, we have a U-shaped dip that forms near the intersection of two perpendicular diagonal trend lines. Behavior around the high side, a nullified power card indicating that we attempt to establish support at the high and it doesn't hold. Behavior around the lowest low for the day, a lot of price change into and or out of the low, an important support level on a multi-day scale highlighted there at the low. And I'm advised to trade around sideways, fluidity, equal amounts of bulls and bear, inflow and outflow, rotating sideways along support. Now, we're going to get into the hour by hour chart behavior as well as timing the highs, the lows, and the best trade opportunities. But before we do that, I just want to make sure you're aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. And we do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. It's a threefold agreement between the universe and anybody utilizing this information for personal gain. Nothing wrong with gaining from this information as long as you are simultaneously helping other people. So the way that you do that is you go to our website, Tarot for Traders, to the resources tab. 5% of all profits should be donated forward to one of these charities here. Just click a link and donate. It's super easy. And 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use the app Wise. It's reliable, or you can use crypto. There's a ton of different QR codes for crypto donations. It leaves you at 90%. That's way more than a stockbroker would ever leave you with. With that said, guys, make sure to follow through on that rule of karma. As long as you do that, the universe considers you an angel investor in the channel. It's going to set it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. In the pre-market, we opened lower, and then there's this rally in the pre-market through key resistance. We stay above it briefly and then break back down through it shortly thereafter with the full retracement. Looks like we then probably return back to another peak there around the open in the midst of erratic behavior, back and forth through the same price level. There's a trough at just before 10 o'clock in a period of sideways rotation and a sharp drop that stands out in that period of sideways rotation. And we'll revisit a support level there with that sideways rotation or the sharp drop. Looks like we end up going even lower into a lower price level or a lower low between roughly 10 and 11. There's a big move to the upside out of it, and then another big move to the downside to an even lower low. It looks like just after 11 o'clock. We do sideways rotation there at that low, and then there's a big move to the upside out of that low with more sideways rotation at a higher price level, and then a fast sudden move higher into the 12 to 1 o'clock hour. Might have a bit of a move back, move to the downside from that fast sudden move higher between 12 and 1. We might have a move back down into a trough. Won't be nearly it won't be as low as any of those previous lows, but it'll be a trough, and then out of that another big move to the upside, taking us to a high for the day just before like let's say like 2:30, and then we decline really notably from that high into a low at the close. We'll be bound by the lower end of a range there. That could be another like the same low as the earlier in the day, but it'll be close either way. So at that decline, a low, if there's a low at the close, I would open up a long position there. Provided there's a low at the close, I would open up a long position there for an overnight swing. And the sneak preview for the following day, we have a crest that forms at an important high on a multi-day scale, possibly another cross-reading congruency for a high there. Hard to say. But that's SPY for September 27, 2024. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. As always, thank you so much for supporting the channel by following through on that rule of karma. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.